You people should see the clash that has been going on between Nomy and some of the housemates. Listen.
Hold the door open.
How dare you hold? What do you mean? That's my room.
This issue is between Nomy and Ricky, and it also involves Neche. And then Bells is not buying it the way she's taking things too personal to herself. I mean the Nomy now. Okay, so Barry, in the conversation between him and Ricky, he asked Ricky, "I've never seen you with Nomy before," and Ricky said, "That's what I told them. I've spoken with everybody, free apart from her. We came in together and I was trying to say hi to her and she didn't look at me and I just gave her space." Do you understand? And the fact that he now decided to give her that space and he wasn't talking to her, it became an issue for Nomy. So also during the conversation with Nomy and Godessa, Nomy said, "I will never speak to Ricky until he leaves his house." And Godessa said he walks around thinking he's a big brother. He gives me like, vibes. Nomy said, "I told him he's an abaya, probably a bad elder and all of that." So I think she's somehow coming off rude and is spoiling her brand. So from the look of things, so Neche went into the diary room and Ned narrated everything that happened. She said, "I had a combo about Ricky with my friends like, Leo and Kamsi, and I don't know how other girls had it. And I thought I could trust my friends. I think they had it from Kamsi." So apparently she was about to sleep. She had already told Ricky to go to his room. They weren't even making noise when Nomy started, and she thought Nomy was joking until it got serious. Kamsi said Nomy is the problem. Neche is saying Nomy is the problem. Ricky is vindicated. So Neche also said Nomy is no longer her friend, and the only friend she has now is Bluetopia. So I don't know why she was pissed. I mean, this big brother's house is just general for everybody. Why will you be walking out somebody out of the room? Do you get? So Neche said again that Nomy is a great person, but she tends to leave certain rude remarks, which I told her about. And I feel like she's not my friend anymore. I keep on giving her chances because I feel like we clicked in a certain way, but your friend can't keep laying down in front of everyone. If we have tasks we are gonna do together, no sentiments, but she's not my friend. I feel like the only friend I had now is Blue. What do you, Biggie now asked, "What do you think of your friend, your HOH?" She was like, "The guy is a cool guy, he's a great leader." Okay, Biggie asked, "What are your thoughts on Gambit?" She said it's a tricky one. Everything I went through to get here were because I want to win. So staying till the end and not winning, that's tricky. So, but people are still voting because we are yet to know who will end up being that Gambit in the house. Do you understand? So Nomy herself also went into the diary room crying during her diary session because she feels people are going against her for something she feels she's right about. Now, she said Neche told me a night before that she doesn't like Ricky because he moves like a princess. Now she's saying there is more to this. I'm not jealous of her. I can't be jealous of her. So Nomy said his hands in my face is something I will never forgive. Biggie now asked her, "Was Ricky guilty of the crime when you confronted him?" Do you understand? Because she's making this thing to be about her and all that. And then Biggie now asked, "Was Ricky guilty of the crime when you confronted him?" She said no. In that moment, was he guilty of disturbing your sleep? She said no. Can you see how reaction made Neche feel disrespected? She said yes, but I won't take accountability. That's when I said, these children just come into this house to start showing up themselves really from the top, team of the big brother. But I think everybody is just trying to play that main character syndrome. I want to be seen. I want to be known. I want to do this. I want to fight. I want to quarrel. I want to, just to show off. So Ricky entered the diary room. And he said, "I'm getting irritated by the day. People are acting, and I think Big Brother, because of this, because you made this team show yourself, and everyone is really trying to show themselves. I'm ready for the competition and not the drama. The drama will come naturally. They are not playing games. Everyone wants to talk." According to Ricky, he still doesn't understand the issue that happened last night between him and Nomy. I mean, there is nothing to place your hand that this is exactly what made him. He wasn't loud, according to Neche. He wasn't making noise. And also Nomy also answered Biggie that it didn't warrant any shouting and all of that. So why was she making it about it? Was it that first impression they got in the beginning? Because I'm tired of the drama. I'm not here for it. I'm more focused on the real thing. It seemed like it is a script that Nomy was playing yesterday because I probably didn't do anything. It just went out of place, and it's almost like she wanted a reaction from me. She didn't want the issue solved. I hope I'm here next week and my game plan starts next week. Ricky said, as he wants to be the gambit. Do you understand? Because the gambit thing is that you will stay till the finals, but you're not going to participate for the money. So I don't know why he's taking that risk. Maybe he has up to that amount. So people now started reacting. Somebody said, funny how she's not collecting fans after wanting a highlight from this guy. Nomy with big mouth and 2 fans. Do you understand? Because people were not finding it funny. There was no actual reason for it to just flare up about this guy. But I think it's that thing Ricky mentioned earlier to his friend, Barry. This one said, you should leave the house soon. Your energy is boring. This one is a sassy man who likes to argue with females. You know, people were having different impression. I didn't really pay attention to most of their discussions, so I have to enter online and started going through it and see the way things fell out. But I took up that impression that Ricky said at first when they came in together. So this person said, it's the fact that her Voltrons are out here and want to jump into the screen to defend. I mean, none the rest because it's giving jealousy. You know, just like he said he walked in together with this lady and he tried to, you know, create that conversation and was like, hi, but she didn't respond. So their energy probably did not match. At the end of the day, she doesn't have any right to chase him out of the room. She's isn't Big Brother nor the owner of the house. Nobody should stress my sister, beg. You see, it's Biggie's house and everything is placed, you know, everything happens. So you can't just come and dominate the entire house. It's not your house. Like, girl, pipe it low. Even Biggie tried to make you see reasons, but you feel you know too much. Who are you to cancel a fellow housemate? I won't support trash this season. They are sitting too close. Seems like he wants to be a woman. Imagine. God bless Big Brother. He isn't biased. Now, can we move on? So I think it's a conversation they both need to have. If you ask me, I think they needed it. Maybe Nomy might stylishly like this guy, and Ricky to be at some point start liking her. But the thing is that they met wrongly. Do you understand? They met wrongly. So this person said, Nomy, you're not ready for this game. You mentioned you have your people already and you don't give anybody hoot about others. Girl, listen, it won't work out well for you on these notes. This is a game. Play along. Even if you don't gig some certain people, just do your thing. But you're feeling yourself and saying you don't want to roll with who you don't want to roll with in the house. Girl, you will roll out of the house soon because you feel yourself too much. You know, all these people, you don't know. You know, sometimes they say people know people and enter the house. So you don't really know. But guys, what do you actually think? Do you think she's doing too much at this point? Or every housemate is just trying to play the main person in the house?